Hey guys, getting ready to refret a 1972 Gibson Heritage. Let's get to it. Okay guys, here we go. I'm going to try a few different camera angles here. And I am gluing these in with some, it's a white glue, but it's similar to like Tight Bond. You could use fish glue. You can use, CA glue too if you'd like, after the fact. Completely up to you. What you got to do is just make sure everything's centered and make sure the binding's not going to come out through. The tang's not going to poke out through your binding. So okay. It looks pretty good. They do bend down over the edges sometimes, and you have to do that. Some necks, that's just how it is. It's not going to affect the playability at all or anything. Okay. There's number 2. That looks pretty tight. Yeah, I may give these a good press too afterwards right in the old press and make sure they're down good. That's why I don't want to use like super glue or anything right now. It gives me a little window to put these in and also press them down if need be. Okay, that feels pretty good. This glue cleans up really nice too, which is really handy. See, that one just needs to go down a little bit more. Same here. Like I said, sometimes you have to curl the end of that fret wire down over the binding. That's just what it is. We won't notice it when we're done. It doesn't affect any playability, so it's just part of the radius, and that's just the way it goes. Okay. Most of the work is in the prep work, prepping all these frets and cutting all the tangs off. It's time consuming, and it's pretty taxing on your hands. That's why you guys see me play guitar and play sloppy guitar. It's hard to serve both masters. Working on guitars is really taxing on your hands. But that's just how it goes. I try to break it up a little bit and not... This is probably the worst on your hands right here, is doing fret work, honestly. And reaching inside acoustic guitars it's hard on your hands and wrists and all kinds of odd positions you have to put your hands in and your arms. So okay, that looks pretty good there. These frets are going in real nice. I'm not disappointed with any of that. They seem to be sinking in there pretty good. That fret wire right there, though, I don't like that one. It's got a chip in the side of it. So I think I'm going to pull that one out right now. Hold on. Okay, so back at it. I had one piece of fret wire that just didn't look good. Had a little nick on the side of it, and I didn't like the looks of it, so we went a different route. Okay. I am going to press these frets down when I put the, once I get them in. Just to be sure. Make sure they're seating real good. I do see some squeeze out, so that's good. And this glue is clear when it dries, which is really nice. This was some glue I had for refoaming some speakers. It's really good stuff. And I didn't use it all when I did the speakers, so I've been using it here and there doing frets and stuff with it. Gives me a little work time, and the cleanup's nice and it holds good, so. And it just speeds up the whole process, really, to be honest. Okay. I mean, it's not rocket science, but you just got to make sure you got stuff centered if you're doing bound fretboards. Make sure the tangs ain't poking out through the edges when you drive them in. Once you get to that point, you'll be in good shape. Just keep driving them in. Like I said, it takes a long time to prep this stuff, really, more than it does to install the actual frets. I mean, it's just a few seconds to pound them in. And it's not a long time, really, to get them out, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on, cleaning the slots and fixing the chips. There's a lot of little things that you just don't realize till you do a few, and you end up learning to take extra time when you prep, and then you don't have to worry about doing stuff in the middle of the job, which, you know, I just had a little mishap. Like I said, it was just a little small chip in the fret wire, so it was more visual. It was on the side. It wouldn't have affected the playing, but I didn't want the visual, so. Alright, so we'll put this one in, and I gotta just prep one more for that one that was messed up, and that's it. We'll put them in the press, make sure they're seated real good. We're in. Okay, guys, just like that. Okay, guys, so I just got done using my drill press and this tool right here to press the frets down in the fret slots. Okay, and what you got, you can buy these on Amazon, eBay, StewMac. You got all kinds of different radiuses. There's a 16. You figure out which one is right for you, and it's even better to go a little bit more so you can drive the ends down in. Not a lot, just a little bit. And it works pretty good. I did it off camera. The reason I did was just I wanted to get those pressed down in there while, you know, before the glue set up, so I wasn't really in a position to get set up with the camera and stuff, so I just kind of skipped over that, but just wanted to explain that's how I did it. And you can only do so many, you know, in any press. If the neck's off the guitar, it's a lot easier. So, but doing it with an acoustic, you can do about up to here, and up in here I'm not going to use a press because this is an old guitar and I've already repaired it and fixed broken cracks and stuff in it. So we're just going to pound those in easy and glue them in. I still need to cut one more. And I'm up in the air. These last 3 are original, which I may just leave those for runoff. I'm not sure yet. I may pull them, and just for looks, I may put the rest of them in too. I'm not sure. You really don't need them. You know, it's really not much you're going to be doing up there. So we'll see. And, you know, I'd rather not pound on that with a hammer. I mean, I can shore that up underneath, but I don't want to start repairing cracks and breaks again. So hopefully we're through all that stage. All right, guys. Well, the next move is I'm going to let these set up and get that glued to take right there, and then I'm going to start filing them off, you know, filing the edges off each side. That's the hard part. That's a lot of hand work, and you have to be real careful that you don't scratch somebody's guitar or file the binding off. You know, there's a lot of things you got to watch. So, well, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'll give you an update here in a little bit on this. I'm still waiting on a set of tuners for it still, so it's going to be a few more days before I get them, and we're looking pretty good though so far. Everything looks good, and the fret wire looks a lot better compared to what was in there, that's for sure. Okie doke, guys. We'll see you soon. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I got a bunch of projects coming up. I got a bass to do and a bunch of other things, so I'll be doing some more bench work and some more guitar playing along the way, hopefully. Okie doke, we'll see you later. Be good.